Hi friend, in this tutorial I will show how we can customize this Premio powerful admin boilerplate, and this is the documentation of Premio boilerplate. I will share this documentation in my video description. You can watch it, and if you like this Premio boilerplate, then you can purchase it from this link. I will share also this link in my video description, and this is the product demo link in our system. So we will see the demo version from here. So let's see the key section of this project. So this is the documentation, and we'll see everything from here because I don't share I will not share my project code. So we'll see the documentation from here, and then just the customization section, how we can customize this system. So let's see, this is the version of 1.1 I have just released today. Let's see. I will share the key section. You can see you can see system requirements, installation, and permission, everything from this link. And just I will focus on key section, key part of this tutorial. So let's see. First of all, data table. So how we can generate data table using Premio software. Let's see, this is the users menu, and look at that, this is the user section of sys Premio users in here. Premio users is here. So how we can generate this uh, data using data table, and look at that, this is opening using model, and we keep client side data table, also server side data table. This is the import section, and this is the talks of this import section, which field is mandatory and which field is not mandatory. I'm showing this from here. And this is the export section. If you select this all, then all the export will be all the field will be exported. And if you select id name, and only id name will be exported. If you select specific customized custom date, or that means specific date range, and then data will be exported within those days. So this will work like that. And this is the print section. Look at that, only this section will be printed, not others field is there, only just main section of data table. Action and checkbox is not there, just look at that. And this is pdf section. If you pdf this, look at that. If you download this pdf and just open, look at that, the pdf is there. This is cool and amazing. So how we can customize, how we can generate this data table using Premio data table. So this is the documentation section. Assume this is a page model, and if you want to show the data using data table, server side data table, then you can use this structure, request ajax, and then this table, and then your query from which data we want to load. No pagination is required, just ask the query of that model. I will automatically paginate it from here, which is server side pagination, no problem. And then action link, action button, or that means look at that, we are showing edit, details, trash, secret login, every link is there. So how we can customize this link from there. This is the first link. You can pass any key here, but key will be unique. Look at that, this is first link, this is second link, but this is important. So route means you have to pass the route which will trigger, which will action the page. And the is model which take the boolean field, either true or either false. If you pass true, then data will be open with model. Look at that, the data is opening with model. So if you pass true, then data will be opening with model, and if you pass false, then page open without model. Okay, then bottom text, which text you want to display here, the text. Okay, then this is the same section, but key will be unique. Just remember it. And then edit column, if you want to edit any column of this table, just look at that. You want to add html like that, so you need to pass escaping this column. So just escaping, pass the parameter like that. If multiple, then you can pass array, or just use the comma semicolon and comma section, and then the row column of action. So this is the structure of generating data table for passing the just query section. controller section. And look, let's see the client section, or that means the page, index page, who is what I just did. Look at that. This is our page of page.index.php, admin.page.index. Assume that this is our page.index.php. So this is the X slot style. So this is the style section, and this is the main part of our data table. Or that means you need to pass that this method. I am just minimizing this section. So look at that now. Generate data table. This is a helper method, and you need to pass the key, the column name, not column name. This is the key which you want to display here. Name, username, email. So we need to pass that like that. Name created, last modified, which you want to display here. Just pass it like that, and then this is the main section column. And this another method, generate data table. You need to pass this array of data table exact column name of database of page model. Okay, then id, name, created at and updated at, you need to display, you want to display, assume. So pass the table like columns, and then order by ascending or descending, you can pass. Then data will be displayed in data table like that. And route, you need to pass route like that. And then button true, if you pass the true, then the button will be displayed, action button. And if you pass false, if you pass here false, then button will be action, but action section will be removed. And uh, this like that. And of course table name page, so we will use this page to export, to delete your data. Like if you want to delete this like that, move to trash, then of course you need to pass the table name, model name here. Okay, this is the generation section. This is the style of generating data table like Premio. So this is very cool. You need to pass just two method like generate data table, and then in generate table column. So this is the PSP method, and this is the JavaScript method, helper method. So using this, we can generate a powerful, very powerful data table, which is very powerful. Look at that. We can delete multiple data, we can export data, we can print data, we can PDF data, we can search data. And look at that. This is the role which is coming from belongs, many to many belongs to relationship. Now look at that, one administrator. We can also search it from here, which is so powerful. Look at that, administrator is coming here. So all are so powerful, these data tables. And we can filter custom range, which is also working, which is filter with role. And this is the exporting section, importing section you need to pass. So we will see later how we can import data. So this is the server side data table. Now let's see without data table how we can generate table. Assume we don't need any type of data table. We just need to display data using pagination with normal table. So bootstrap table, how we can generate it? Look at that. We need to just paginate, we need to just page data like that, just paginated data, whatever you want. Paginated, not paginated is not mandatory. Just need to page data, then pass compact like that, as usual what we did. And then just use this component, use the data like that. Just count the data which we are facing, then pass count. This data is there, then just call the method generate data table, generate table. Okay, generate table, just accept the two query. One is pages to array, and then just another array which is attribute name class. You can pass your custom class is here, and then column. Column means which you want to display, and then action button. And this is the path of action button, admin, database, and action. That means the path is resources, views, admin, database, action.blade.php. And then the action page is here. You can pass the edit button, any types of button is here, and then pass the route method, route parameter like that. This is the style of generating bootstrap data table with pagination using Premio software, Premio admin boilerplate. So let's see the next part of this section. which is the role. Premio database handling role-based access control, which is possible to assign multiple role to a specific user. This is the role section of our admin boilerplate. You can go to the settings and roles, and then this is the role section of this admin boilerplate. This is very annoying. This pop-up is coming again and again. Look at that. This is the role section. Again, look at that. This is just coming. This is the generating everything. We are loading this data table, and all are working fine. This is very simple. So look at that. This is the administrator, and this is the publisher. Just expecting. Look at that. Administrator have all the permission, and just publisher has only the three permission is there. One is there, and two is there. Okay, so and you can create ad role like that. This is the role section, and now go to the go to the permission section. Let's see how permission is work. So assume you want to protect the uh, role section. We don't allow some users, they cannot visit the role section. How we can do it using Premio boilerplate. So just use the slide deck. Assume route get, this is the roles, and then this is the test controller class index. So what you have to do, just we need to input like that. If you want to create, if you want to handle it using permissions, so just name, creating the name, that means just input like that here. Input like that, input it test controller at the rate index. Index is there, and then display name, which you want to display like that. Display name user list, and then the description, and then the description which is will be used to group by the data. Just pass it a user, that means this is the user list, that means pass the user, because this method related to the user. So we will use this user to group by this data for showing like that. This is very simple and relate meaningful things. That means category, and we using this category to group by this data. This is the description of this permission. I think you got clear. And then use the authorized medulla. Use the authorized medulla, and now the backup menu, backup route is protected. If you assign this backup, if you assign this backup database, that means the database controller backup to a particular user, then he only can access this URL. Otherwise, and this is not possible to access this page. This is the thing to using permission to handle this accessing the user. Now assume your permission is not related to route. That means there is no route section, but you want to handle some section, some specific div. Then just use this is able to see menu and your permission name. So this will work like a charm. So this is the permission which work. Then that this is the permission section. This is the working style of in Premio boilerplate. So let's see the another section of this boilerplate, permission and the components. Now assume we want to use a Tagify component. Tagify component, just use like that. It will automatically work Tagify, and this is the Tagify component edit section. If you want to show the edited data of Tagify, then just pass the data like that, convert it JSON string, then pass the data, then it will automatically show the data. Then select to component is like that. And if you want to uh, show the data select to using JSON search, then just pass the JSON data like that, then it will automatically share the data. Like look at that, the post section, we already implemented his. This is the CMS section, all the complete CMS section is there. So now assume we want to create a post, just search the tag is there. We have some tags, we have already some tags there. Look at that, this is the tag section. Slims and UII Falcon like that. So look at that, we just search this product, search this tag. Look at that, we'll search PSP. Look at that, PSP is there, PSP is there. So PSP, we search get PSP is there. So now we want to assign a new tag. No problem, just use the tag and use the it will automatically insert it this related to post, this post. So no problem. How tags this work, searching among real-time assigning. And also this is the keyword section. If you want to, this is the tagify, just write and space comma or enter. So how we can generate the tagify or JSON search using tag selector using this Premio boilerplate, and this is the pass the JSON data like that, and this is the category tree. You just use this, and edit page category. You want to display selected category, just pass the category ID. It will automatically selected. Then CK editor, just use that, and then CK editor with image upload or the media manager is also there. So just like that, if you want to open this pop-up. Upload to image, then just browse. This is will open a media manager to uploading the image using CK editor with Premio boilerplate. This is the media manager which just is opening. So my server is a little bit slow, so this is just consuming our time. So and look at that, this is open, so we can upload image like that from here. So there is no image right now, so I'm closing it, and let's see the next part, which is I'm just showing you the most important part. Connect webmail, this is very important. Connect webmail means assume we want to handle our email from here, webmail or Gmail from here. You want to what you did from your Gmail account or email account, you did it from here. This is the email section. I am not providing the authentic actual data, so the authentication is failed to connect our mailbox with webmail. So this is not working, but just this section is for this. So you want to handle your webmail or others mail, so you handle this from Premio software, Premio data table, Premio admin boilerplate. So now another section is two-factor authentication. This is very important. Here is two-factor authentication is there in our. If you look at that, suppose septec.com is not opening, not validating the search. So IMAP is failed to authenticate. I think you got the point. If you provide valid information, it will work like charm. So this is the two-factor authentication is very powerful two-factor authentication, and this authentication system uses TOTP or the Google two-factor authentication using authentication app. You can enable authentication, two-factor authentication in your system, and then export data. Now assume we want to export our data, like what you are exporting from here. So how we can export data? To export data, just pass the this use this code in your any page, then data will be automatically exported. You have nothing to do, just use this uh, uh, just use this code and export without data table. Then you can just use this button, and then just you have nothing to do anymore. And then like we are want to import data. So if you want to import data, then just use this import method, like just pass the model, which model you want to import the data, then email that unique column. If data match, then data will be automatically updated. So pass the unique column is here, then a request CSV means just file name, request file name, and this is the chunk number. How many number of chunk will be applied in your importing section. So just pass the chunk number to import data. This is the import section. You can import your data like that. And one more thing of just exporting data is that if you export 1 crore of data, or that means 10 millions data, it will export 10 millions data within 5 to 10 seconds using Premio admin boilerplate. I am challenge you. This is very powerful. And this is the blank template. So you can use this blank template to create a new page, and this is the activity log. That means you can track a user using just use auditable trait and auditable contract in your model, then automatically data will be traced. And this is the media manager, our system. And if you want to open a media manager pop-up to upload an image, just use this component any place. This will automatically open your pop-up, and then the image upload section is there. This is hidden for this section. So let's see how we can upload the image. Uploading image with media manager, how we can do it. Just use a imageable trait in your article model, and then use this component, and this is the label you can pass, and then upload the image like that. User create, and then pass the user save image, and passing the request. You have nothing to do anymore. And then print the image like that, user image, and then path. And without uploading image without media manager, what you can do, we just use the profilable trait, and then upload this input section, and then upload the image like that. Article create and post save image, and request, pass the request, and 300 means this is the compressor section. This is the compressed size, how many size you want to compress, what size you want to compress, and then just print the image like that, storage as part, and post image. So automatically image will be uploaded, and if uh, already a same image is there, then it will automatically deleted this image. So this also is there, no problem. And then another important section, look at that, we found just export import section, all we covered. And then permission, component, system settings, and system setting. Look at that, system setting, what is there. I think system setting, if you want to print your system settings, then just use settings, your settings key name, and system setting is there. Look at that, how we can find is settings, and then system setting. Another manage section is there, you can see it from here. And this is our new version, version 1.1. So this is the configuration section is there, website section. We can remove cache from there, and this is the theme section. My server is very slow due to my net connection, just ignore it. Then this is the settings section, and this is the cache section. This is the theme section, what you can see. This is the dark mode, look at that. If you use the dark mode, the how cool it is, the section is open. Look at that, it's very cool. And what is that, and another very important section is there, the user secret login. Suppose we want to log in as a, now I am login as an administrator, but assume we want to visit this Miss Albina Hackett tvm user profile, then just use the secret login, and you will be logged in as look at that, you will be logged in as Miss Albina Hackett tvm, and you can see all of the information what I have given to permission to him. So if you permission something like that, so I just give him the three permission you see previously. So this is the three permission. Look at that, I am visiting this section, but look at that, I cannot able to change the password. So look at that, the change password will not work. Look at that, how cool it is. So look at that, our everything is working, and it is very cool section, user impersonation. And now we want to visit again our own account, so just use stop impersonate, and we will again redirect our profile, our session. So this is the just a summary of admin boilerplate. You can do anything, anything. We can do a big project using this software very easily. So this is so powerful because there is a complete CMS section. There is a user manager. You will get a so powerful data table, server side data table as a server side rendering. You will get powerful filtering with date trends. You can use this and customize this very easily. We can get export section, which will export million data within 1 to 3 seconds. I will challenge you, you can test it. This will print section, this is very cool. And this is the active inactive yeah, section. And then this is the trash section. Every important data will get that trash section, not directly deleted. So I think this will help you to generate your project very easily, very quickly, and very efficiently, very powerfully. So you can buy, I will recommend it, just pursue this and see my code structure. It will increase your knowledge how to write a reusable code. Every code is reusable, and follow the standard markup, and that means don't repeat yourself. This is cool, so you can purchase it from your to create your new project. And this is the purchase link, I will of course share this link to you. So you can purchase it from Template Monster, and if you like it, please give a good rate from to here. So thanks a lot for watching this tutorial. Thank you.